Guys, can you believe it? We're already 2 months into 2024. It's absolutely blowing my mind. But yeah, welcome to the channel. Welcome back to the channel if you've been here before. My name is Farida, aka Curly Proverbs, and around here we really are about helping you to reach your hair length, thickness, shine, and growth goals. We are all about that life. Last year was pretty good for that, not gonna lie. The hair growth challenges were wow, people got some really amazing results. I got some amazing results, but I feel like we could do more, we could reach more, and we can have more people have success along the journey. So this video is really going to be about the habits and different things that we should try and implement in 2024 so that we don't get to the end of the year full of excuses and regret, looking back and realizing we didn't have the gains that we wanted to have for our hair, but we can actually look back at the year and say, yeah, we actually smashed our goals. So grab a pencil and pad because you're going to need it. Right, so the first thing that we need to do in order to be successful is we need to be honest with ourselves. So grab your pencil and let's draw some lines. Okay, so you're going to do a line down the page, across the page, and then this way across as well. And we are going to assess the different pillars that we need for our hair growth and thickness goals and see how we did in each of those areas. So the first thing that you might put on there would be nutrition. Bear in mind, you need to have a scale on those lines going from 0 in the center all the way out to 10 for each and every single one of those lines. So you're going to go ahead and rate each different item. So for example, nutrition. How were you showing up for your nutrition? Was it a 0? Was it a 10? Was it a 5? Rate that. Then next across, you're going to do your moisturizing routine. Were you consistent? Rate that. What about your oiling? What about your hair mask and tea application? What about your protective styling? What else could we have in there? Oh, your supplements. All of these different items are pillars that are going to help you to reach hair growth and thickness goals. Rate them. Go ahead, I'll give you a minute. Okay guys, so in order to address your said area of weakness, we're gonna have to change some habits. So as we're going through this video, you need to think about how you're gonna apply this for your personal area of shortcoming, but you want to try and build ways to make your habits easy, repeatable, satisfying, and obvious. I got those pointers from Atomic Habits by James Clear, where he talks about habit building. If you've not read that book, I highly recommend it. It's a great time of year to get into that. Okay, so while we're talking about making things easy and obvious, perhaps we need to start getting organized. So does your stockpile of hair products look like a box with a piled up mess? Is it a messy cupboard somewhere? That will not do. Listen, sis, natural hair can be a challenge on its own. You don't really need to think through where you're going to find your products. Get everything organized. Decant your powders and your herbs, put them in bottles, make sure that they're labeled, make sure they're easily accessible. Maybe have one in your upstairs bathroom, maybe have your products in your downstairs cupboard. We have a coat cupboard where we have like an extra set of brushes and leave-ins and oils, just in case, you know, we're watching a movie and we want to get it done. Make sure you're organized and make sure it's easily accessible. You know, do you need to, if protective styling was something you struggled with, do you need to make an appointment with a braider? You need to think ahead. Don't just find yourself with the months rolling by and you've not actually taken the action to address the issue. So get organized and think ahead. Whilst we're talking about thinking ahead, you might want to improve your nutrition, for example. Let's talk prep, okay? You can prep your salads, you can prep your proteins, you can prep your supplements so that they are, you know, in containers which are easy to pop open, which are organized, which tell you if you've missed a day. You really need to get onto your prep. I mean, are you more likely to mix on a weekly basis your hair mask, Or if you mix a big batch and you just have to pop out an ice cube and warm that up, are you more likely to do that? So think about what you're more likely to do to allow you to be consistent in addressing that area of weakness. So it might be that you were weak in the area of applying your masks and teas, make them up. Put them in an ice cube tray. It's then easy for you to access and use in the future. Easy for you to keep on top of any hair growth challenge that you are following and any routine that you're following as well. Okay, something else that you could do to make it an easy thing to remember is that you can attach whatever is your issue that you need to address, you can attach it to something else. So if you're not so good at staying on top of your supplementation, but there's something else that you already do on a daily basis and you attach the two things together as a habit that are linked, you are more likely to be consistent with that. So for example, you're not great at taking your supplements and you brush your teeth every day, I hope. Why don't you put your supplements right by where you brush your teeth or right by where you make your morning coffee, so that you're just going to have that visual prompt and the two things become linked. If your habit is to drink coffee, make sure it's your habit to drink coffee and have your supplements, for example. That's going to give you more chance of being successful. It's going to make it easier, one less thing for you to think about. So once you've got the different things in place to help you to be organized and to help you to build new habits, maybe you want to go ahead and download a routine. We have some routines at the Curly Proverbs website, some hair growth challenges that we've done in the past, and even an ebook which comments on the different things that you're going to need, gives you a literal routine that you can follow if you've not got one of your own, and you can start from there. Remember, the non-negotiables are that you need to strengthen with either a tea or a mask, you need to moisturize, and you need to seal, and ideally you need to protect, all while eating well and taking care of yourself, because we're not trying to show up for pharma, we're not trying to show up for the hospital, we're not trying to show up for bad health, we're trying to show up for ourselves with good nutrition and good habits. And that is what I want for all of you in 2024. Be sure to comment below, was this video helpful? How did your assessment go? Leave me some numbers down below. What was your poorest score? Come on, confess. Mine was protective styling and supplementation. Let me know in the comments section. And also, was this video useful? Would you like to see more of this kind of thing? Oh, and before I go, I wanted to say that we are going to be doing an exclusive sale for people that have signed up to our text alerts. So if you're based in the US and you have not signed up for our text alerts, I'm going to have the link in the description box below. Sign up to that, and there's going to be a massive sale that rivals the New Year's and Christmas sales that we normally have. So make sure that you are signed up for that, and we will be in contact with a sale just for you that will not be emailed out to anybody. It will not be on the channel. It will not be on any of our platforms, just on the people that are signed to our text alerts. And it's going to happen within 30 days of this video dropping. So make sure you don't miss out. Anyway, until next time, I'll see you in the next video. Take care of yourself.